What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Bigeez Comics, coming at you with another video. And like I promised you guys, this is a contest video. I know there's a few contests going on, but I promised you guys that when I hit 50 subs, I was going to do a contest video just to show my appreciation. And I'm already up to 67 subs, which I think that is amazing. 67 people want to listen to what the hell I got to say. I'm really humbled. I appreciate each and every one of you. And this contest is just, showing, it's a way for me to just give back and, to give to you guys and show you guys how much I appreciate your comments, how much I appreciate you guys watching what I have to say, and accepting me into your community, because I was always an outsider from the community. I never really I viewed a lot of videos from people, but I never commented until I decided to take the plunge and dive in head first. And you guys have been very, very accepting of me, and I appreciate your comments. I appreciate everything, and this is just my way of saying thank you to you guys. And that's it. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you guys something. I wanted to do a contest. It took me a little time to think about what I wanted to do, because there's so many contests out there, and I just I didn't want to make one too hard, and I also I wanted to make one that I would like to see, and one that you guys would like to do, because I want everyone to participate. And this contest is gonna be open to everybody in the UK, Canada, and the United States, because I know the shipping costs across the UK are heavy, but I made some good friends across the pond, and I would feel really bad not to include them, and especially because some of my first subscribers are from the UK, and I just want I really appreciate them, and I'll eat up the shipping costs, so it doesn't matter. It might take you guys a little longer if you are one of the winners, but you're gonna get your prize. I'm gonna mail it out to you guys, and that's to show my appreciation to you guys. So the rules, here go. The rules are simple. Basically, you have to be a subscriber, and if you're not a subscriber, you can subscribe brand new and just do the contest. That's fine with me, as long as you give me a video. I'll be happy with that. That's it. That's the main rule. That's it. You have to be a subscriber, and what you have to do is make a video, because this is YouTube, and I know there's a lot of contests where people didn't do videos for, and I skipped out on a lot of those before when I didn't make videos. So I finally took a plunge one time. My first video was actually a contest video for Race Fan, so that made me decide to do videos after that. I felt comfortable after doing that first video. So hopefully there's some viewers out there that don't make videos, that are part of the community, but they take this opportunity to make with their first video, and that would be great, because that's how I started. That's how I started making videos. Race Fan did a contest, and I just I decided, let me just take the plunge and make a video, and from then it's been 20 videos later, and here we go. I'm doing my own contest. So what I would like for you guys to show me is, I know there's a lot of people that don't like the 90s books, and there's some that do like the 90s books. But personally, me, I love 90s comic books, because, I was a teenager in the 90s, and that's when I bought most of my books out. I worked after school, had my little part-time job, and every weekend I would go and buy comic books, and that's what I did. And the shinier the book was, the more interested I was in. I wasn't crazed with those shiny books, and me and my friends, we had the times of our life buying books in the 90s. So for this contest, I would like for you guys to show me at least your top 10 90s comic books. And they don't have to be books that are valuable or key issues or anything like that. Just genuine books that you love, just to look at, just to read, and books that you feel that you like. And so I'm going to show you now 10 of the 90s books that I liked, and I picked these 10 because these are books that I remember myself going into the comic book store and buying them myself with my own money. So I picked them. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go on. Let me show you the books. My top 10 90s picks. Here you go. You can't have 90s without showing Image, of course, because that's when Image came out. The Max #1. This was one of like a 10 or 15 different titles that came out all in one shot. The Max, the Pit, Supreme, Youngblood. And so that's one of my favorite, covers right there. Max #1. Then, of course, we cannot show Image without showing some Jim Lee goodness right there. That's Wildcats #1. trilogy though, and as you can see, it's one of those foil covers. You can see there's dents in there and everything, because these are original books I had from back in the day. You know, I just put them in my lights to just, you know, make them look a little better. But these are my original books. You know, so Wildcats #1, like I told you before, the shinier the better. And with this one, it's no exception either. This is Jim Lee Wildcats #2. This is actually a variant cover. The original cover wasn't shiny. The variant one was more. This book, you know how much I paid for this book back in the day? I paid $12 for this book, man. They can't believe these books that were that expensive. Now you could probably, you know, these are dollar books all day long. But you know, you know, you can see typical 90s foil. I love it. I love it. It just brings me back in time. You know. All right, the next book. You know, you cannot show 90s books without showing Spawn. Spawn was everybody's favorite, my favorite also. I have actually issues like 1 through 20, but I picked this one because this one was my favorite cover, because it has, you know, the Spider-Man #1 swipe by McFarlane. You know, classic Spider-Man pose right there, classic McFarlane. You can't go wrong. Every collection has to have this book in it. You gotta have this book in your collection. See right there, McFarlane after me. Then here, Wonder Man #1. This book also, this was my Wonder Man. That's the Wonder Man I grew up with. That's the one I know. In this book, there's also a free poster in there. The poster's still intact. It's cool. You know, Wonder Man was also, you know, he's an Avenger. So he was actually Avengers West Coast. Then this another typical 90s book here, Thunderstrike #1. You know, that's not Thor. He's called Thunderstrike. He was Thor. Well, Thor was out of commission for a while. I can't remember exactly why. And this other guy was worthy of the hammer. He became Thor. But then after the real Thor came back, Odin made him this Thunderstrike hammer that was a little different. The powers were a little different. So it was a cool storyline back in the day. You know, we all thought, oh, Thunderstrike. You know, we saw the shiny sparkles and we're like, oh, we get it, you know. All right. And this one here, this one is actually, I think it's not 90s, but I bought it in the 90s. This is late 80s. Marvel Comics Presents #61. This book strictly for the cover. When, you know, you have Wolverine and the Hulk. You can't go wrong with that. But I tell you, the inside of this book, the storyline sucks so bad. The colors in this book is so monotone. And it's just a horrible story. Horrible artwork. This is straight up just for the cover, because I love seeing the Gray Hulk and I love Wolverine, and that's the Wolverine we grew up with in the 90s. You know, the brown suit Wolverine. So you know, it's one of my favorite covers though. Every time you got those two on the cover, you gotta get it. Then also Warlock #1. This was after the Infinity Gauntlet. You know, after the Infinity Gauntlet, you know, the original Infinity Gauntlet, Warlock had the Infinity Gauntlet, and then he held it, but then he wasn't worthy of it either. So then the gems got split between his team, and then he ended up keeping one of the gems. I forgot which one was it, and then he ran into his own series after that, Warlock Chronicles, and this was the first issue, as you see, all shiny, you know. All right. Also in the 90s, I was into Ghost Rider a lot. Ghost Rider was big in the 90s for me, and this book here, a lot of people have this. This is Ghost Rider #15. This right here, this is all glow in the dark. All glow in the dark. And it still works too. You know, I don't want to shut off the lights to show you guys, but you know, it glows in the dark. And I used to have this this book hung up in my wall in my bedroom. You know, it was cool, green glow in the dark skull. And there's also a variant of this. This is a gold edition one, but the black one is more valuable than the gold. The gold one also, they made thousands of those. And then the last one here is Ghost Rider #25. And this book, I wanted to show you. I left it open because I want to show you guys the inside of this book. I love this book as a kid growing up, just because of this right here. You see that right there? But it opens up. Really cool inside. Look at that. Imagine you're a kid, you know, 14 years old, and you're reading that. Look at that. Sick. That's sick. Even by today's standard, that would be cool inside of a comic book. I think so, at least, you know. That's cool right there. Yeah. And it folds back up. See that perfectly. Classic Ghost Rider right there, 90s. You know, this book is all dinged up too, because, you know, it's one of my favorites. As a kid, I used to read it over and over and over again. I opened it up, and every time someone came to my house, my cousin, my uncle, everybody, I would always pull it out right away. Yo, check this out, look at this, check this out. You know, so that's what I would do as a kid with that book. So that's it. That's some of my 10 favorite covers for Ghost Rider. I mean, for not Ghost Rider, for my 90s books, and I hope to see some good videos. And if you guys, with YouTube, for some reason, I know people are having trouble. I'm having trouble also getting notifications. Once you get one notification that someone left a comment, you won't get the other ones until you read that one first. That's what's happening. So what I would like you guys to do is, if you make a video and I'm subbed to you, just leave a comment in this video, and I'll check this video. I'll check the comments in this video daily to see if you know, if you guys posted a video. That way I'll know and I'll watch it, you know. And the contest is gonna run. Today's the 18th, I believe. So 18th or 19th, depending. I think I'm gonna post this. Today's Sunday. I'm recording the video on Sunday, but I think I'm gonna post it on Monday. And so we can have, so it's October 19th, and we'll run it all the way through November 19th, just to make sure to give enough people enough time, because I know there's a lot of contests out there, and you know, gives you guys times to dig through your long boxes, you know. TiVo, you really got to patent that, because I keep using that, but that's the truth. That's all we do, digging long boxes, you know. Also, with on Saturday's video, what I was looking for at the end, I actually found it, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you guys get this in your shop, because I've been to 2 stores in Staten Island on Saturday, and one of them doesn't get it, but my regular store that I get my pull-ups does get this. This is Comic Shop News. It's straight up like a newspaper, the way it's formatted, but it's in good quality paper. It's actually like has that plastic feel to it, but it's set up like a newspaper, so to make a good read. And what they do is they present a lot of future books that are coming out and things like that, from not just Marvel and DC, but from independent comics and things like that. And the reason that I wanted to show you guys is, see the bottom there? These are Spider-Man, the old newspaper clippings on the bottom by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Alex Savick. And every issue that you get, these come out once a week. You have a whole stripping on the bottom that they connect to one big story, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool, because, you know, remember back in the day when the newspapers, the daily news, they used to have these on the bottom on the comic section. So I thought that was pretty cool to have, and you know, I've been following it. This is my second one already, and it's pretty cool. It runs through all 3 pages, you see. You know, it gives you all the information, everything that's coming out. So I thought this was pretty cool, because I don't see it in every store. You know, the 3 stores we got, only one of them get it. So this is cool to check out. You get it. They should be able to give it to you guys for free. So I thought that was something that you guys would like to see. And also, if you guys are ever in the New York area, Superheroes in Gotham. This is an exhibit from the New York Historical Society, Museums and Library. This is an exhibit running from, it started on October 9th, but it runs all the way to February 21st, 2016. And it's basically the history of our hobby, the history of comic books, and how New York played a big role in comic books. And it's cool. You know, it's a good good learning. It's a good learning trip, especially for us that have you know, children and stuff like that. And also, you know, it's a hobby that we like. And this is how I bring my kids closer to the hobby, and why all of them are really like into the history of comic books. And they all know the history of comics. They know when Superman started. They know when Batman started. They know who the artists are and the writers. And it's because, you know, I always speak to them about these things. And just want to show you guys there. That's the museum. I was there. And if you ever in the New York City area, that's where it's going to be at, 170 Central Park West. And that's the admission tickets there. And also the contact info is there. You can always call them. And it would make for a good trip if you're ever in the New York area, you know. So it runs from October 9th to... From October 9th to February 21st of 2016. So I thought that you know, that you guys would, you know, that'll be cool, especially for the people that live out in the East Coast. Alright, so that's it, YouTube. That's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enter the contest. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those 90s goodness books right there. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, all my subscribers. It's been a blast so far. I'm about to hit 2 months only doing videos. October 24th will be actually my 2-month anniversary. And I can't believe it feels like it's been a lot longer, you know. And that's because of you guys, how interactive you are with me and things like that. So that's it, YouTube. That's all I got for you today. Peace. You know what's funny? I said peace, but I didn't even show you guys the prize. I'm so sorry about that. You know, the prize I'm going to give you is a prize. It's not a big deal book, but it's something that's personal to me because it's the first CGC, the first slab book that I ever purchased myself. And this is it right here. It's the New Mutants #2, CGC 9.4. I know it's nothing special, you know, it's not a big key or anything like that, but you know, it has meaning to me. It has sentimental meaning because you know, slab books are expensive to buy, and this being my first one that I ever purchased, it just, you know, it was kind of hard to break for it, but I wanted to give something that has meaning to me also, and I wanted you guys to have just a piece of me, basically, you know. So that's why I chose that as the prize. But also, I'm also gonna add some more books to the prize, but I want to make the books personal though. So depending on the winner, when the winner will be picked at random, I'm gonna try to send books that person likes, that I see when I look at their videos and I see the type of books they collect. I would like to send them a few books that they would love also. So, but this is gonna be the main prize right here again. New Mutants #2, and especially with the New Mutants movie coming out, this it has value to it. Any book slab basically has some value, but because of the movie coming out and everything, this will generate some more, it'll generate some buzz also. And again, it's my first CGC book, my first slab book that I ever purchased, and I want to give it away. I want to give it away to one of you guys, as a thank you, So again, if you join the contest, you make a video, just leave a comment in the comment section, letting me know that the video is posted, and I'll check it out, and I'll let it run for 30 days. November 19th, I'll do a video November 19th. I'll draw a winner, and that's it. So that's all we got. That's all I got for you, YouTube. Now, happy hunting. Hope you guys enjoy the beginning of your new week, and that's it. Now for real this time. Peace!